join us?
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. We're glad to be here. As Sean said, a year ago at this time, I was working for Prudential Financial. I was responsible for applications that supported over 25 billion in assets. I led teams of technologists that developed cutting-edge applications that helped us bring in new sales as well as retain existing customers. My sons, Mason and Andrew, were 9 and 8 years old, respectively. They understood that what their dad did was important, but they really had no idea what I did. In fact, we didn't sit around talking about retirement plans and deferred compensation, group life. Yeah. So last October, when I was looking for my next big challenge, I came across Mathnasium. I remember being in the kitchen and I talked to my wife, Maggie, and I said, there's this new job that's open, and she said she hadn't heard of Mathnasium. But 2 doors down the hall, I could hear Andrew yell out, "Daddy, I've heard of Mathnasium, all my friends go there." He was so thrilled at the idea that I might actually work for Mathnasium. Here I am. So both Mason and Andrew go to Mathnasium now, and my wife and I really love being customers at Mathnasium. We're treated really well, and we believe that there's a very high standard around the education that my boys are getting. I know on Mondays and Thursdays when I'm driving them home from Mathnasium, they're telling me about all the stuff they learned. They're so excited about it. Actually, what amazes me the most is the number of questions that they ask. They're always asking me questions, don't get me wrong, but when we're driving home from Mathnasium, they want to know about everything in the universe. But clearly, Mathnasium challenges them to think, which is really the greatest thing that I could ask for. So I've been at Mathnasium now for 7 months. We're working on a lot of projects, both big and small. And I'd like to take a few minutes and highlight some of the bigger projects that we're working on. I'm going to cover the learning management system, billing integration, which we're just getting underway, and bulk progress reporting. So regarding the learning management system, technology has been assisting the training department in migrating users from the old system, which was basically part of M2, into Cornerstone On Demand, which, as you've seen, is a new and much better product. Also, we are helping build an integration between M2 and the learning management system so that it will be easier for you to use. Secondly, I mentioned billing integration. So tomorrow I'll be meeting with the Mathnasium Franchise Advisory Committee so I can gain further insight into billing integration. I look forward to hearing their feedback around the challenges being faced so that I can evaluate the options and help determine the best course of action for you. The biggest project that we're working on right now is bulk progress reporting. The project is currently underway. It's full steam ahead, actually. And we know that the communications you share with parents are the biggest driving factor in getting them to come into your centers. And more than any one thing, parents want to know that your children are making progress, that they're children. I'd like to share with you now a demo on bulk progress reporting.
When we email a progress report to parents, we are keeping them informed about the value we offer. Currently, if we want to report on progress, we have to do it on a per-student basis. Bulk progress reports gives us a tool that allows us to send all of our students' progress reports at once. You will do this once a month, and the benefits will be easy to recognize. First, I'm going to introduce a new concept to you. Moving forward, you will have a new active and inactive setting on learning plans. Until now, there has been no distinction on what makes a learning plan active. Another way to put this is we need a way to designate which learning plan we would want to report on to parents. Now, you can go into the contact screen and set individual learning plans as active or inactive with a single click. Or in the Learning Plan Manager, you can also activate or deactivate a learning plan with a simple toggle button. Let's take a look at the new Progress Report Manager. What is a Progress Report Manager? Well, it is a one-stop shop that allows you to manage the progress reports you want to send out each month. Both progress reports are automatically sent out at 2 a.m. Pacific each morning. It is up to you to queue up a batch for the nightly send. To do so, you need to use the Progress Report Manager. When you first go to the Progress Report Manager, you will see summary information at the top. This summary is real-time information that shows what it would look like if you were to queue up a batch to send right now. You can see how many students are being included in the batch, the number of guardians that are going to be receiving emails, the number of guardians that have opted out from receiving emails, the number of guardians that had emails bounce back in previous sends, the number of students you have manually excluded from the batch, and finally, the total number of emails that will be sent out. We'll get to the details on what this summary information is about, but first, let's look at a couple settings. The new bulk progress report system allows you to customize both the header and the footer of your email. This is the header and the footer that will be used when all of the progress report emails are sent from your center. Once you set these, you don't have to change them again, or you can change them as often as you like. Maybe you want to promote a special event or include an important announcement. Next, let's look at the time frame setting. Some centers will want to send out progress reports for students that attended last month, and other centers want to send out for those that attended within the last trailing 30 days. We give you the flexibility to decide. Choose whichever method you prefer. Now, let's look at the details of the batch that we are preparing to send out. This is a list of all students that have active learning plans and were attending during the selected time frame. This list is sortable for easy use. It is searchable in case you are looking to find a specific student. Let's look closely at one record. As you can see, the student name, the account name, the guardian names, the number of active learning plans, the attendance, the skills they've recently mastered, the skills currently assigned, their enrollment status. It's all included. We can add a custom comment. This will be unique for this one student. If we don't want to send a learning plan for a particular student, we can exclude the student from the batch altogether with one easy click. Let's see what this email looks like. We'll take a look by using the preview button. Here we can see a very well formatted email. We see that the progress report has the student's name, and the parent's name is in the salutation. Here is our editable introduction. Below that, you can see the last 3 months' attendance and a nice listing of skills the student has mastered within the time frame they selected. Here's the custom comment we entered. And here's the best part. We have this wonderful grid that shows all of the students' learning plan skills by topic, and a status showing if they are not yet assigned, currently assigned, or if mastery has been achieved. Finally, we can see our editable footer. After reviewing the preview, we can close it and return back to our current batch details. Now that we have reviewed all of the data, we are ready to queue up the batch. Click on the Send Current Batch to confirm that you want the batch to be put into the queue. That night, all of your progress reports will be sent out. When parents check their email the next morning, they will see the progress report and know that Macnasium is offering something of value. At any time, you can come into your Progress Report Manager and confirm confirm that the batch was processed. Simply click on the batch send history, and you can see the list of all of your bulk progress report sends. Within the Guardian contact screen, you will be able to see activity history, so you will have a record that the email was sent out to them. As you can see, bulk progress reporting is easy to use. It is very exciting that you will be able to use this great communication tool each month.
Thank you. Yeah, we're very excited about this. Currently, this project is in the what's called the beta testing phase, so we're really thrilled that we're going to be able to roll this out to everybody over the next 3 months. Once it's in your hands, it's up to you to leverage it, but I'm pretty confident that all of us are going to want to leverage this tool. By keeping parents informed of the value that we offer, we keep them engaged. And with that, we increase retention. Retaining customers is more profitable than finding new customers. Of course, I want you to strive to find new customers as much as possible, but retaining the ones we have is critical to your success. I want to thank you for letting me come up here and share some of what technology is working on with the learning management system, billing integration, and bulk progress reports. I'm here to move technology and all of us along with it in the best direction possible. I appreciate your patience, and I look forward to reporting our progress to you as we take on new challenges. Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. We're all excited to see progress reporting come alive. Lisa?